Hey, good morning, folks. Wanted to start your week off with a little motivational quote this morning, and it comes from a guy named Elbert Hubbard. It's real short and sweet. It's one of my favorite quotes that I've heard of to date, and it just applies to so many situations, whether it's to do with our horses or just life in general, and as well as to kind of go with everything that's going on in life right now, whether you want to be politically correct or go against the grain or whatever. Um, it really puts things in perspective. So it's by Elbert Hubbard, and his quote was, "To avoid criticism, say nothing, do nothing, be nothing." So I'll let you guys soak on that. And now you do, I want to also let you guys know about a little something we're going to be doing here in the coming weeks. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sharing some videos uh, along the lines under falling under the umbrella of a series called The Journey of a Horseman, or A Horseman's Journey. And what we're going to be doing is that we all know that that journey for a horseman, I mean, it's a lifetime. For the horsemanship that I'm following, this isn't something that you acquire by going and working for one person or spending just a couple years at something or watching a bunch of DVDs. Like, this is a lifelong pursuit of doing that. And there's another stigma out there too that while these up and coming or young horsemen, whatever category you want to put some of us in, um, those folks just need to be out there just riding horses, not saying a whole lot, and just learning and all that stuff. And so there might be some very good truths to that, and there could be some points that could be improved upon. But what we're going to be doing is sharing the journey to becoming a horseman with you. So we all know that, one day someone might ask us something, and then we tell them what we think that day, and the next day we learn something new, and our opinion completely changes, and that's just the wonderful part of the journey. So as part of that, we all know that, at least from my own perspective, that in order to become a horseman, it's not just the ability to start a colt, to then refine that, take that horse and make a bridle horse, take them to the Grand Prix dressage arena, the jumping arena. It's not just the ability to educate horses and to do the refinement or do the basics from the beginning. It's so much more. It's the farrier work. It's the feed program, the managing, problem solving, which is definitely on the education side of things. It's every bit of it. It's the breeding programs. It's the all-around part of taking care of these horses that we've brought into our lives. And so, in my own opinion, it's not, a horseman isn't just defined by the ability to educate a horse, but also to be an all-around horseman in terms of taking care of the whole horse, being able to service that whole horse and recognize issues, being able to treat problems, knowing when you need to call in someone who's more specialized. And so we're going to be sharing that journey with you as I pursue my own journey in becoming a horseman. And so sharing with you guys people that I meet along the way, lessons we learn from horses, from people, and as well as quick tips on whether it's saddling or how you manage your horses, anything like that, answering questions that you guys may have along the way. One of the best things that I feel like I had the fortune of doing was being on the road, and on the road, you always came across people with all sorts of questions. And when I was on the road, I was fresh out of the University of Kentucky's equine program, and I had the opportunity to meet a lot of young guys and girls that were looking to go to college for an equine program, and they were asking all sorts of questions about where they should go with their career. And that was a big passion of mine, was sharing those personal experiences, sharing what I learned along the way, what I would do the same, what I would do different. And that's what we're going to be sharing with you guys. So again, hope you guys enjoyed that little quote from Elbert Hubbard: "To avoid criticism, say nothing, do nothing, be nothing." And we look forward to having you guys along for the journey. Y'all have a great week.